Ladies and gentlemen, it's my honor to introduce Mr. Chanchal Sarkar, advisor at the Ministry of Finance, Government of India. He oversees the financial stability, cyber security, and G20 related issues and is the co-chair of the G20 Global Partnership for Financial Inclusion Working Group. Mr. Sarkar has previously served as a director of the SAARC Secretariat and has held various positions in the Ministry of Finance, focusing on trade and investment matters. He has represented India in multiple international forums, including WTO and UNCTAD. He holds an MSc in Public Management from the London School of Economics, along with degrees in economics from Jawaharlal Nehru University. Please join me in welcoming Mr. Chanchal Sarkar.
Very good morning to everyone, and thank you very much, SamvAAd, for giving me this opportunity. Mr. Mahesh, Siddharth, Mr. Verma, Rahul, and others distinguished dignitaries and participants. As per estimates, next 20 to 30 years, the two-thirds of world's growth would be from the emerging countries. Now, two-thirds of the world's growth, it's around 67%. So would be coming from the emerging countries. So then there has to be some driving forces that would contribute towards this mammoth numbers of two-thirds of the world growth. So therefore, we need to look at the possibilities, innovative technologies. Some of those are already here, and some are still yet to come. So therefore, the intention and the search is that how do we find those, how do we combine this ecosystem so that we achieve such, continue to achieve such targets. Now, therefore, as we navigate the various complexities and challenges of our time, it has been proven that digital public infrastructure, which is interoperable, open, and inclusive system, is not just a technological advancement, but a fundamental enabler for inclusive growth and sustainable development. DPI can and has played a significant pivotal role in lifting millions of people out of poverty, providing them with access to education, healthcare, and other services, better livelihood. All these have been possible with the very well-crafted and designed initiatives, and because of public-private partnership with the ecosystem of DPI. And of course, with the help of the private sectors and in fintechs and others like you. So even I have been asked also to share some of the G20 experiences, which I would be doing. At the all this at the G20 Delhi Leaders Summit in 2023, world leaders recognized the significant role of DPI. For the first time under India's G20 presidency, consensus on the description of DPI and on the governance of the DPI approach has been endorsed unanimously. And then, that many countries have shown interest and endorsed this approach of DPI. So therefore, but then, and today, the DPI is no longer a new term. I mean, in fact, but then having this kind of consensus was not really easy. In fact, if I may share, when we started talking about the DPI at the beginning of 2023, everybody asked, what is DPI? So and then we decided with the help of so many, including Sahamatis, to showcasing the India's journey, India's approach, which is known as the DPI approach towards and how India has achieved, for example, the examples we have seen, that the account opening penetration, we have nearly about 600 million low-cost account open, and that from merely around 25% to 80% we have grown, which we have achieved those in 8-9 years because of the DPI, which otherwise would have taken 50 years, around 50 years. So that's the kind of achievement we have. It has been possible, and we have showcased, we have defined and designed in various platforms in the form of exhibition, in the form of high quality workshop, presentation papers and talks, and at the end of the day, within less than a year's time, everybody was kind of convinced, and in September, which is like around 9 months' time, the world's leaders came and endorsed DPI documents, which and recognized that can help achieving SDGs faster. And in fact, two important document was endorsed. One of them was the policy recommendation for advancing financial inclusion through digital public infrastructure. In fact, in that particular document is available publicly, and that is where there is various India's DPIs have been described, and how to design those, how to minimize the risks and maximize potentials, how to regulate when regulators would regulate and innovators would innovate, where the account aggregators component has also been described. In fact, and this also building on this DPI global recognition, India has taken significant steps to enhance the reach. DPI has both nationally and internationally. Notably, India's Tech Global has been developed to share the success of India's DPIs with the global community and facilitate their replication. Additionally, under the Indian presidency of G20, the global DPI repository portal was launched, providing a platform for sharing practices and digital solutions. To further accelerate DPI implementation, India also announced the creation of social impact fund with a commitment of initial commitment of $25 million US, so for the global adoption. So therefore, India has been not only showcasing and it's engaged both bilaterally and also beyond G20. So therefore, there are a lot of the journey that has been started that would only become wider in view of this. And then we also have MOUs with 10 countries already, including Armenia, Sierra Leone, Suriname, Antigua, and Kenya, Tanzania, and so many, Colombia, to cooperate and sharing our experiences. So the journey has started, and now we need to work, of course, with the continue to work along with the support from all of you, and also continue to innovate so that we remain in the same position in the front row, and there's which essentially, like, let me go back a bit why we adopted an ambitious project like DPI showcasing and having because we came from the background that globally almost 1.6 billion people are still outside of the formal financial sector. So and there were hardly many countries in the world that had the reasonably good fast payment system. From that background, we thought we would adopt a agenda which would contribute for inclusivity, because it has been done in India and some parts of some parts of other of the global arena has also taken place. So therefore, we keeping in mind to how to accelerate, because we have seen that DPIs are truly interoperable, inclusive, and scalable. So DPIs can empower individual, foster growth, and create resilience, resilient societies, leaving no one behind. These are just not true for the developing nations alone, but these are equally true for the advanced economy. These are not just true for the government sector, but equally true for the private sector. One of the key component of the India's DPI approach, like if I briefly, is that UPI, then Aadhaar payment bridge, Aadhaar and eKYC, DigiLocker, Account Aggregator, is the transformative payment system and Account Aggregator. As per the ACI Worldwide Report 24, India accounted for 49% of global real-time payment transactions in 23. So we also are enabling seamless cross-border transactions for various countries like our neighboring countries, Bhutan, Nepal, Sri Lanka, and we have also have MOUs with France, Mauritius, and similar other countries. So, and many are also in the pipeline. In government to person payment, like for example, in government of India, various schemes alone, we have transferred 400 direct benefit scheme, 475 billion directly, and out of that, 41 billion has been savings to this state. So therefore, this has given enormous scope to building a resilient system. And also, even during the COVID, that's India leveraged the DPIs to transfer over 30,900 plus crore rupees directly. So therefore, it's by design is inclusive and developmental in nature. To sustain its leadership, as I said, that we need to tackle the pressing challenges. India should deepen DPI adoption, and like in the past we have done, but we need to also document it. We need to also prepare ourselves, like for tomorrow suddenly we assume that the entire world has adopted the DPI approach, then are we ready? We need to also work backward and back in our here to upgrade our capacities and abilities to deal with and scale up. We have seen that India has also been engaged even beyond G20 countries, and we would need to continue to cooperate and also adopt the new developments, like for example, the new artificial intelligence, amplify the DPI's power, and then how to move ahead with this emerging and continue to use the rails we have and innovate various new things. Like Mr. Nilekani was saying that we should now kind of think from digital public infrastructure to digital public intelligence. So that would amplify our efforts and also contribute towards the 2/3 of the global growth. Yes, and in that sense, we need to work together, and we will continue to contribute in the same fashion and scale our efforts. And I would also request all of you to, at the end of the G20 presidency, there was a committee, Digital Task Force of India, under the co-chairship of Mr. Nilekani and Sherpa, Mr. Amitabh Kant. The report is available on our website. It's an excellent report that gives the scope and how to move ahead so that we attain the global growth while we remain in the driver's seats. Thank you very much for giving me this opportunity.
Thank you, sir, for such an enlightening talk.